ever merged in the supreme truth, yet by the command of Ramakrishna, he was dedicated to establishing dharma. To him, the Lord of Heroes, to Swami Vivekananda, do we bow. In the Shiva Mahimna Stotra, there is a wonderful mantra there. And this Shiva Mahimna Stotra was very dear and favorite Kathopanishad Shiva Mahimna Stotra to Swami Vivekananda. Until he got it by heart, and many sadhus also the same. In the Benares, Kashi morning, many swamis go, and a few swamis around the going together, sitting with the side of this Shiva temple, Kashi Vishwanath Mandir there, and chanting this Mahimna Padante Paramavitushoyat Sadrashi Stupir Brahmadina. The tuning also very nice, and the meaning is very elevating. And some people know those, it was one of the favorite, and they say in 1893 in the Parliament of Religions that every day millions and millions of Hindus in India, I come from India, I belong to Hindu religion, and do you know this religion? Hindus, every day they chant Uchinangu Chitra, Rajikutilana, Patishanginam, Mastam Sika, Samarna Viva. This having their sources in diverse places, different places, all the rivers, they flow and merge their waters into the ocean by following crooked or straight roads, paths, ways. So also people belonging to different religions, knowingly or unknowingly, actually trying to come to God. Wonderful idea, which at that time others could not say anything. Everyone was trying to establish their own religion in the Parliament of Religions. And I quote Roma Rolla, the noted Nobel French writer, Nobel laureate. He says, it was he, Swami Vivekananda. Everyone in the parliament spoke of their own gods and goddesses and their own religion. It was he, Swami Vivekananda, who spoke of all gods and goddesses of all religions without any discrimination, without any favor or hatred, anything. It was he. See, the appreciation of the people. Romarola was not a Hindu, was not a follower of Swami Vivekananda, was not an initiated devotee and disciple. It was not that. He was a Christian. But what Vivekananda said, he wrote the biography of Vivekananda, life of Swami Vivekananda. And he was so much inspired that he said, even after 30 years, when I read Swami Vivekananda, I cannot touch his words. Touch is not physical touch, so by reading. After 30 years, whenever I touch those words, fiery words of the hero, I feel a kind of electric shock in me. And what effect it produced when these fiery words, inspiring words were being issued through the lips of the hero means Swami Vivekananda, directly to the audience. After 30 years, by reading, if I get so much of inspiration and hope and strength, then what hope and strength and elevation, sublimation of mind they got who were directly attending and listening to the words of that hero. He spoke of all gods and gods of religion. So Swami Vivekananda put it there in his first lecture in our session. And that Shiva Mahimna Stotra, their mantra is there. What is the mantra? Asita Giri Chabang Sarat, Jalong Singh Patre, Sudataru Varashata, Lekhani Patramurvi, Likhati Yadi Grihitva, Sharada, Sarvakalam, Tadapi, Tava Gunanam, Isha, Paramnaya. What is the meaning? Oh Lord, if the blue mountain be ink, Nilgiri, the ocean, the ink pot, the branch of the Parijata Vriksha, that heavenly tree, be pen, the art, the writing leaf, Patram. And by taking this, if the goddess of learning, Saraswati, writes for entirety, it's from for eternity, even then the limit of thy virtues will not be reached, counted, described, narrated. Even Mother Saraswati, whole life of eternity, writes with the pen made out of the branch of that heavenly divine tree. And the ocean is the ink pot. Eternity, Mother Saraswati writes, oh Lord, your virtues cannot be described properly and completely. So, Swami Vivekananda's life, his message, what he did, he himself said, had there been another Vivekananda just one day before his passing away, just murmuring himself, soliloquy. In Bengali, he said, from a distance, somebody heard Swami was murmuring. যদি আরেকটি বিবেকানন্দ থাকতো, the next day he is going to give up his body, mortal body. Master said, when his work will be finished, he will go back to his eternal abode. He has come for fulfilling the mission. Thakur brought him. And যদি আরেকটি বিবেকানন্দ থাকতো, তবে বুঝতো এই বিবেকানন্দ কি করে। Ordinary people will not understand. Have you understood? This A.L. Basham, noted historian, he said in 1963 in Calcutta, we had very bad he said that from a historian's point of view, it is not the proper time to evaluate the contribution of Swami Vivekananda. Their impact will be understood after centuries, millennia. But this much I can tell with my little understanding and studies, that in future, he will be considered as one of the world thinkers who moved the whole world. We cannot evaluate Vivekananda's contribution fully. Time is not there. You have to give time to evaluate. It is the beginning of the day. The impact of Vivekananda's teachings, what he said, what he preached, the ideas and messages is spread all over the world. People gradually will come to know. And it will be implemented knowingly or unknowingly, consciously or unconsciously, with recognition or without recognition. Many people are there. They quote good words. Actually, it is Swamiji's words. But I am not telling. I will think, oh, Maharaj's words are very fine. It is not my words. There are some, they are very particular. I am quoting Vivekananda. And there are some Swamis I've seen, they won't quote Sri Ramakrishna without book. Not a dari, comma, full stop, not a punctuation mark will be a little bit here and there dropped or adjusted. No, exactly what Master's words, gospel means gospel, nothing, no adulteration. Otherwise, its meaning, it is God's words. So, many speak many good things. Actually, ideas are Swami Vivekananda's. Same word, being presented, the old wine, the new bottle. Lives are different, but that here was told all these things. And in future, it is coming, time is coming. We understand a little bit of this, that the whole world is accepting more and more gradually. And for the survival of the whole world, this message of Ramakrishna Vivekananda has to be followed and implemented and practiced and preached in our personal life and also for the good of the society. Mark Twain, noted historian, said, if the Western civilization, if the human civilization has to survive, they have to follow the words of teachings of Sri Ramakrishna. Otherwise, it will destroy itself. So, my topic today, thanks. Good morning and namaskars to the devotees and friends here in Calgary. I have just come. Yesterday we had one program. Today is another. My topic is Naren will teach. This is a quote where Anirban Babu missed. It is a quote question. The exclamation mark is there. He did not print it. It is Master's word. Naren will teach. Anirban and Sumanasanandaji cannot change it accordingly. It has its impact. Naren will teach. Who said? Sri Ramakrishna. Where? When? There is a nice description. On 11th February 1886, just a few days back, Sri Ramakrishna blessed all. What more can I bless you, my dear children? Aha. Tomader Chaitanya. Let your divine qualities, power, consciousness be awakened. You are already pure. You are Atman, you are Brahman, you are divine. And you are suffering because you could not awaken your dormant that divinity. What else? What more can I bless you? 1st January, Kalpataru, Sri Ramakrishna became Kalpataru. What is it? Let your hidden, dormant consciousness, spiritual consciousness be awakened. And that is the goal of human life. And that is what Naren preached all over the world, practiced and preached. So, nice description is there. One day, Sri Ramakrishna was not able to even move here, there, just cancer, throat cancer, could not eat anything. So on 11th, there is description. On 11th February, it was a Saturday. I read in Bengali, then I translate. Wonderful. Most of you understand Bengali. See what Master himself said. সন্ধ্যেবেলা শনিবার স্যাটারডে এক টুকরো কাগজে শ্রীরামকৃষ্ণ চাপরাশ লিখে দিলেন, জয় রাধে প্রেমময়ী। That photo is also there, Master's own handwriting. I was one student to say, Swami, I have really sent this in that particular place. Jai Radhe Premamoi, I don't have this with me. And I cannot go to the find out all this from internet. Joy Radhe Premamoi, Naren শিক্ষা দেবে, Naren will teach. যখন ঘরে বাইরে হাঁক দেবে, that was Master's theme. You see, handwriting was not that legible, and Sri Ramakrishna's own handwriting. Premomohi boy Rika sees Sri Ramakrishna's writing. Jai Radhe, Premomohi, Naren শিক্ষে দিবে যখন বৈরজ যখন ঘরে আর ঘুরে দুটোরই ব্যাখ্যা এক্সপ্লেনেশন অফ বোথ ইজ দেয়ার ঘুরে বাহিরে হাক দিবে ঘু রস্যকার হি পুট the ugar, and some will say no, it must have again struck off also. You cannot say Gore, Gure, meaning will come the same. So the meaning of this, Jai Radhe Premumi, taking God's name, Radha's name, and then Radha is full of compassion, love. Master, Swamiji, their message full of love and compassion, all the messages of all the prophets. You see, no selfishness, no smallness, no narrowness. They are everything is universal, Catholic, for each and everyone, Hindu, Muslim, Buddha, Christian, Join, Parsi, women, men, kings, prince, pauper, rich, poor, so-called downtrodden upper caste, educated, uneducated, old, young, everyone's nutritious spiritual food is there, message is there. So, Jai Radhe Premoi Naren Shikhi Debe Jokhon, when nobody could understand, Krishna could not sleep, Krishna could not eat, Krishna cannot turn his body himself. All the 16 chelas, those who have taken sannyas, plus some householder devotees, disciples, they were day and night, 24 hours round the clock, serving Sri Ramakrishna. Turn a little, this people cannot see me properly, I cannot see your face. Am I being seen? It is okay? So, what I am telling, Sri Ramakrishna himself gave the charter, Naren it is. Thakur could not speak at that time. Throat sore, ulcer, cancer. And with that handwriting somehow given written charter, Naren will teach whom, where, when, what, no mention. This is this mystic words. The main message is hidden in there. Shiva Gyani Jiva Shiva. Kitanu Kit. Daya. To show compassion. Who are you to show compassion to other jiva? You are also a jiva. Only God can show compassion. Who are you? Everyone heard the message. Nobody could understand what Sri Ramakrishna was telling. It was indoctrination. Swami Vivekananda, the young Naren came out. Sharadanandaji was there. He was telling them, Master's wonderful words, do you know? Every statement of Sri Ramakrishna can be explained and given the meaning. Books after books can be written with one thought. Sri Ramakrishna. Others say we could not understand what Sri Ramakrishna said. Who are you to show compassion? Jive daya. No, Sri Ramakrishna entered into Samadhi and said, who are you to show your compassion to another jiva? You are also bound, they are also bound. Andhe niyamana jathanda. If a blind is leading the another blind to the goal, where they will go? Both will go to the beach. I am quoting from Kathopanishad. So, without having any devotion and knowledge, if somebody speaks of teaching others how to get God's knowledge, how to realize. Now many gurus are there, transcendental meditation. Any meditation is transcendental. It is thinking something, atimriyo, of not this world, something divine, something abstract. Any meditation is transcendental. Can there be any meditation that is not meditation? I am thinking of you, I am thinking my watch, I am thinking of my money very deeply. This is not meditation. Meditation which is aimed at the realization of, feeling of, experience of that ultimate reality. We do it form or without form, that's a different thing, but it is divine. It is not something material. So that is transcendental. However, people speak so many things. We come, we will teach meditation, give me $1,000, and instantly you get promoted. Your this bogus thing. That is the problem in the spiritual, so-called. It is not spiritual, it is neither religious nor spiritual, but people do. Because who understands who is a cheat, who is a hypocrite, who is a fake one? In the garb of holy people, many people do all these things. So, scriptures say, if you have yourself have not experienced, how can you say others? I have not seen, I have not come to Calgary. I am telling somebody, you start from here, you go there, you go there, you go there, and then you will be dropping there will be that tree, this is all bogus. I myself have not gone, I do not have any old experience. So in scripture said, no, you Srutabbo, Mantabbo, Nididhashitabbo. Listen to the truth, guidance from Guru. Listen to it. And get the instruction from the scriptures. And think deeply. What my Guru said, what the scripture is telling. Is it possible? Is it rational? Is there any merit? Is it logical? Think of that. Then you engage yourself, get absorbed fully your mind, your resources, your intelligence, everything in that to realize, to achieve that goal. And you will have. Strive and you will have. Scriptures telling, Rishis, Munis, those who have got enlightenment, Buddha is telling his chalas, yes, overnight I could not become illumined. Buddha. Now you are coming on Buddha, Buddha. Who is Buddha? How many lives? I try to perfect myself. In this life now I can declare, I am Buddha. I am that illumined one. Srimnanta Vishwamritasya Putraha in the Upanishad, Buddha's words are the echo of that Upanishad. Oh, the children of the immortal bliss, come, listen to me. I am enlightened now. I am beyond any misery. There is no darkness in my life. There is no ignorance. Everything is very full of light and luminous. There is no darkness. There is no ignorance. There is no suffering, only bliss and consciousness. Why will you also have the same capacity? Come, listen to me. I have enlightened as I am enlightened now. You also can go beyond this darkness, knowing that Purusha. You are all the children of immortal. This is not that I have a difference with you. You have the same. Somebody many times say, you have the potential of saying Buddha and Chaitanya, Ramakrishna, Jesus. Everything is there. You try, you can also become Buddha, Ramakrishna, Jesus. Buddha also say, Atmadipo, you yourself become the Lamb. Why you will depend on you? You have that. Only you do not know. So, this wonderful message, Sri Ramakrishna himself is giving, people could not understand. Many words about Sri Ramakrishna words, Swami Vivekananda understood and said, the old man lived that wonderful life, and I tried to bring meaning into it. Perhaps consciously or perhaps unconsciously, that old Brahmin, means Thakur, lived that life, wonderful life. I tried to bring meaning into it. So, Every word of Sri Ramakrishna is mantra. Others could not understand. Some people will say, if I get a chance afterwards, I will make it possible. Sharadam Vishnu could not understand what actually he was telling. Thakur said, this Jivadva, Jivadva, what Jivadva? Shivogani Jiva Shiva. Thakur said that, no. Others could not understand. No. In future, through organization, this Shiva, service to man is service to God. Not, hey, you are a beggar, I am giving. No. He told the same thing to the richest man of the whole world, and not only of America, Mr. D. Rockefeller. They don't try to commit suicide. That is not the path to get satisfaction and bliss and joy. No. Enough you have accumulated. Now you give something for others. The joy of giving, there is a thing, an organization. Give something to others and enjoy the joy. You cannot enjoy without giving something. Swamiji is telling, Pararthe ayatatuku korile, hridaye, shinho bikrame sanchara. You do a little bit for others without any intention of having any return. You feel the strength of a lion in your heart, that I have done something good, something I can also say, declare, yes, I have only not been held by others. I have also my quota done. I have done something. You are an elephant, you have enough, you do. I am a squirrel. I have just done something. In Ramchandra is making bridge to Sri Lanka. But I have my satisfaction with my whatever tiny little resources or thing. I did not enjoy it alone. Swamiji made the motto, Atmanavuksatham Jagatityasa, one's own self-liberation and at the same time simultaneously job and also bringing joy and bliss in others' life, helping others. One word, Jive Daya Noy. In an ecstatic mood. Jive Daya, not Jive Daya. Shiva, that is Jiva Shiva. Everyone heard, nobody understood, none did not started this. Before that, no religious organization, particularly monks and others, would do anything to the society. Swamiji has given this Shiva Gana Jiva Shiva. Service to man is service to God. All over the world, people are doing, consciously, unconsciously. Who started this? Political parties also. Everyone, clubs, religious organizations, those who used to say, oh, we will do japa meditation and we will get our liberation. They also find that no, people do not like it. Somebody said that is also selfishness. Because Sri Ramakrishna said, you want only your liberation. What is this? Ever merged in supreme truth, yet by the command of Sri Ramakrishna, Naren, you are not that little. You have a mission in this life. Only your own liberation, that is a very small thing. Why on you? Naren, you have to do greater activities, works for the good of the whole world. So Swamiji also told his disciples, do for others. If you want to be happy, make others happy. If you want to enjoy bliss, bring bliss in others' life. If you want to have liberation yourself, try to help others to have liberation in their lives. Through that only liberation will come. If you read the Upanishads, Chela has gone, disciple, Guru Jyobasha. Guru is sending, oh my child, yes, come. Take these cows, come back to me when it becomes 1,000. Can you imagine how many years it will take? Guru is giving, you take care of my 10 cows, go. I will teach you. You want Atmagana, Brahmagana? Yes, step by step, come. A, B, C, D, alphabet, one. Come. I will give you enlightenment. And when at the end, with all the experience, you understand how many years it will take. 10 cows make 1,000 cows. Come back. They are doing tapasya, learning from the life, experiencing, and getting the message, getting everything is ephemeral, unreal, changing. What is that behind everything? And when you come back with all this maturity experience, Guru says, thou art that. What you want to know from me? Thou art that. It is here. It is there. Tadantiki, tadduri. Here, there. Transcendental, immanent. Everywhere. And thou art that. In the beginning, if Guru says, oh, you have come to, the Atmagyan is that you are Atma. And what do you understand? Go, come back to me, my dear Chela, my dear disciple. Yes, your father has sent you to me. I'm here. I have also known, Sri Ramakrishna said, yes, Naren, I have seen God, and I can show you also, but who wants to see, my dear? Naren could not ask any second question. Sri Ramakrishna gave two answers of one question. Have you seen God? Sri Ramakrishna knows. This Jatha Chede, Jatha means who talks too much and argues with seniors, with anybody. In Bengal, we call Jathami Korona, means don't talk too much. But Naren will tell, because he will bring light to the whole world. What he will is, he will do it as seen and experienced through the life of Sri Ramakrishna, the Vedantic, the universal, the Catholic truths are there embedded, imprinted there in the books of this learning, knowledge, Vedas, Upanishad. Sri Ramakrishna explained, gave it, handed over to Narendra. Now you spread for the good of the whole humanity. Let everyone know that hidden power and try to manifest. That is human power. So, what Naren will teach, where he will teach, when he will teach, nothing. Naren Shikya Deva Japan Gure Baire, after Sri Ramakrishna's passing away, Naren took a tour. Yesterday, perhaps I told, from 1890 to after 93 years. Before that, also short tour, he was here and there going and asking the own brother disciples also, this is also golden chain. You are with me, I am with you, feeling, no, I have to be completely dependent on God and God alone. You leave me, please, my dear brothers. I love you so much. I understand you love me. Sri Ramakrishna is our ideal, but please don't follow me. Sumanasanandaji, he was very fan of Swami. He said, my dear Swamiji, I cannot follow you this world. I will not be with you, but after a few days, Master is not there, we get joy. Seeing you, see the brotherhood, seed is there. How a brother, they were not brothers, born not born of the same womb, of same mother. But they were feeling so much of attraction, divine relation. Jishanti, you go, you are requesting, but allow me. I will find you out when you go to the heaven. And I will just see you. I will not disturb you in your sadhana. You remain alone, solitary. But Master is no more there. If I don't see you, I cannot be. It is not an worldly attachment as we have with our husband, wife, son, daughter, mother, father, this, that, friends. Oh, I love you so much. A whole day you have not come. I cannot. How can I help? It is not that. This is worldly attachment. This is a divine relation that you can love others. Holy Mother Shadadini could say, we openly, yeah, my Sharat, Brahmogani, a sadhu, holy man, and that Muslim dacoit, a fallen one who so many times got caught and was imprisoned, jailed. Holy Mother is telling, my this son Sharat, I am them. Both are son, my son. I am mother of all. I am the mother of the virtuous as I am the mother. I am the mother of the wicked as I am the mother of the make any sense with us. We always think it is me and my me. So all this message of universal brotherhood, love, divinity, everything. I'll come to that point. Now, just coming back to the main topic. Sri Ramakrishna said this, Naren will teach, others could not understand, but Naren, day after day, with Naren, Sri Ramakrishna separately only, one-to-one meeting, not other disciples. What they were telling, nobody knows, and before giving up his mortal body, Sri Ramakrishna transferred his spiritual power. Earlier he requested, Naren, I have my e-power, occult, Ashtasiddhi. Would you take? Divine Mother one day, Sri Ramakrishna was telling, Ma, erokom korish ni ma, walk through, spitting here and there in this room. Mother's midnight. It was 3 o'clock. What happened to them? Then they understood. Divine Mother was giving, and oh, you are tempting me with all these things. Mother, don't do this. Mother, walk through. I don't want that e-power, Ashtasiddhi, Anima, Lubhima, Prakriti. So many things are there. You can take any shape, any form, anything you can do, visible, invisible. So many. Small size, big size, powerful. Hanumanji had. Hanumanji said, I don't want anything. I want that devotion towards him. Sri Ramakrishna was telling Mother, I don't want any other thing. Don't try to allure, don't try to bring delusion and illusion, anything. I don't mind me, Mother. I want to remain absorbed in you and you only. So Naren also was saying, Naren, will you take Ashtasiddhi from me? Then Naren was telling, what will I do with that? You can do many big works with that. You have to do many works. Now, will you bring Brahmogyan, my Atmogyan, self-knowledge, supreme devotion, supreme knowledge, Golok Vimana? No, my dear. Rather, wherever these powers are there, it will remain. Then after culture, I will keep it with you. Don't try to spoil my mind. Don't try to think. You see, none did not take, but Sri Ramakrishna gave the power to Naren before giving up his own body, and always said, Sri Ramakrishna, after getting up, Naren did not know what was happening. Sri Ramakrishna asked after that, Sri Ramakrishna shedding tears and telling Naren, আজ তোকে সর্বস্ব দিয়ে ফকির হয়ে গেলাম, I put it in the body, then I have given whatever power I had, now you have to do mother's work. এখন আমি ফকির হয়ে গেলাম. In India, we call ফকির means a Muslim renouncing person, like our monks. And I have given up everything now. All is with you, you do. For the good of the whole world, for the good of the humanity. And that is the mission. So, Narendra knew a little bit as it could be understood, try to understand. But others did not know what Narendra will do. But Narendra master is cannot talk, something wrote, that also invisible, you cannot read also properly handwriting. Everyone is busy with their own master's health, master's long life, curing this from the sickness, this thing, a little bit better, mental of his body, physical health, and individual spiritual illumination. What master said this and knowledge, who is bothering? But Naren knew, and that was this stage was the Parliament of Religions, 1893, 11th September. It began and it started. And when Naren will teach, Naren will teach, যখন ঘুরে বাইরে নরেন শিক্ষা দেবে, যখন ঘুরে বাইরে, after having a tour in India inside, or if Hoshukar master out of mistake wrote and again struck it off, then it becomes ঘরে বাইরে. Then meaning is, when ঘর is India, বাইরে is abroad, outside India. When in India and abroad, Naren will হাঁক দিবে, will roar, gave that proclamation declaring the glory of human beings, the goal of human life, the divinity. So certain points are that these are the main messages of Sri Ramakrishna, which was echoed, given, delivered to the whole world, spread by Swami Vivekananda, as he had the charter from Thakur, and who said, Naren, you don't remain in Samadhi only. You are so small-minded. You are asking, requesting me for only your own liberation. That is a tuchha thing. You are not choto thing in liberation. You are only liberated, full. There is greater joy is also there. Going to the roof, when you see everything, you find the roof and the stairs and the ground floor all are created of the same ingredients and materials, same cement, same mortar, same other bricks, and everything you find. There is only one and the only one. That is there, that is here. Taduri Tadantiki. Sarvatra Pani Padam Tat, Upanishad. Sarvadokshi Shiromukha. Everywhere. Pani, hands, Padam, feet, Tat, that. It is neither male or no gender discrimination in the Brahma. It is we for our understanding, physical level, our thought is in the body level, so we understand the language of physical level, the spiritual, or the Indriyo, sixth sense, what is there, we don't understand without the sadhana bhajan. But those who have raised themselves to high level, they understand. I am not this physical body with bound by five senses only. Five senses of perception, five senses of action. It is not that on mind. These are all matter. Mind also is matter, although you cannot see it. But Indian Vedanta or Rajayoga, mind is matter. It is not the spirit, but very fine. Of all the matters, mind is very fine. So, Naren Shikhe Deve Jokhon Ghore inside India or Ghure having a tour across India by day going outside Hat Deve, Joy Radhe. That was the blessings and charter, order. That is what in this month I have began with Paratattva, who was completely immersed in the Paratattva, in the knowledge of the Brahman, in Samadhi, Nirvikalpa Samadhi, came down to our level to establish the Dharma, Paratattva, Ramakrishna Samadhi, the order of instruction of his Guru, Sri Ramakrishna, Jagat Guru Sri Ramakrishna. To read this, go, Naren, preach this truth to the whole world, for the good of the world. You are not born only for your mukti. Others are Rakal, do Japa meditation, Shoroti, do this, all, Mahendro. Yes, I bless you, yes, have you, Nishta Darshan, finish. Naren, you have to. Nobody was asked to do any action, work. Only they are busy for their meditation and self-liberation. Only Naren was given special instruction by Sri Ramakrishna. No, you are not born for only this small. Just a small idea aim. Your life's aim is greater, far greater than you think of, others think of. You don't understand. I would not know with folded hand. Nobody knew at that time. When not going to meet Sri Ramakrishna. At the Pore, you have come so late, my dear, shedding tears. Nobody was thinking, oh God, I am just a boy. I am a teenager, 18, 19 years. And this man, what this man is doing? 18 years at the 1881. Nobody was born in 1863, so 17 plus 1, 18 years. I am a teenager. I am just a college student. This man is Sri Ramakrishna, so venerable person and of my father's age. So sitting near my feet and putting me sitting there on the chair. Oh, and just reported and shedding tears. Oh my dear, you have come so late. I have seen you. You are that Nararishi. You are that incarnation of that Narayana. Now you have taken the form of this. You have come from that Saptarshi Loka. One day I had a vision, Sri Ramakrishna had a vision that there are seven. There was a divine being took shape behind belly, and there were mind going up and up and up, and where it is beyond the devas. Devas also cannot go there. 7 rishis are sitting absorbed in the meditation, and there, this small baby, behind baby of light, luminous, some entity, just he embraced that rishi with a neck, shoulder, and just trying to bring his mind down. The rishi opened the eyes a little bit. Wonderful description in this. It is so poetic. It is so ethically, morally, spiritually nourishing, uplifting, and it is full of pregnant with spiritual truth, higher thoughts. The more your mind is pure, the more it is a kind of meditation. Sri Krishna is telling what he had vision about Naren. That rishi opened the eyes, not fully open, semi-open, with a smile, and the baby is telling, "I'm going, you come." The rishi even did not say any word. Smilingly, it appeared that it was approved. And again it entered into Samadhi, and Sri Krishna was born. That baby, divine child, is Sri Krishna, and that rishi has gone when Naren was born. Sri Krishna. No, Sri Krishna physically they met only when Sri Krishna, Naren was 18 years old only. First in Surendrath's house as a singer, then Master is telling, "Come here, Dakshineshwar," and he also went to Dakshineshwar, and then I will sing God and all these talks, many kids are there. Now Sri Krishna, Akampi, alone, confidentially can say something. Nobody is there. I have to very good time. So much time you took to come here. I am waiting for you. Don't you know who you are? What is your mission? With folded hands, you are not Rishi. Jiver Kullaner Janmu Dehodhani Kusinha. You are embodied, you have taken this body, accepted this body for the good of the whole. And publicly, this was only Naren and he knew. Naren was thinking, what happened to this man? That is why people of Calcutta, they say, a Pagla, this mad priest of the Dakshineshwar. I am a young boy coming folded, and generally we show our respect to the seniors. And I am just an ordinary child. What he is doing? Rishi, Muni, Noro Rishi, don't you know gold, this, that? Not was puzzled, not was very nice. He wants to see, experience God. But what is my relation of this, all these things? What is this man telling? With folded hand, with tearful eyes, difficult to kick out of suffering, for the suffering of the whole world. So, for the humanity, this is the charter Sri Krishna gave. Now, what Naren taught? I come to the point. A few points I must mention. What Naren will teach, what are the things, what is the stage, when, nobody knew, as I told. Naren took a tour India after, with the blessings of Holy Mother Sharada yesterday, I told. Then, from there, in Madras, took the decision. Sri Krishna was beckoning on from the ocean, waters of ocean, come to the west. He could not take the decision, got the permission of Holy Mother, sought her blessings. She said, yes, go ahead. Came to the west. Nobody knew, no credential. And when somehow he made a visit to the place of which he gathered that everything is finished without any registration, nobody can participate, everything is done, finished, only it will start on so and so day. I was thinking, what is happening? So the divine power in the book of Romanola, it is there, like of there, that as it were, a divine force was guiding everything. Outwardly, we do not understand what is happening. So this God's ways are very mysterious. Ordinary people, we don't understand. Finally, only one day before, with the help of Mrs. Hell, was sitting, losing all hopes. Mrs. Hell said, "Are you here for the Parliament of Religions? Are you from India?" And yes, I came, but I do not know. And he now lost, and he is come, having bath, food, rest. Then that mother, about whom Swami used to say, this Father Pope and Mother Church, this Hell family, Mr. Hell and Mrs. Hell. That Mother Hell, Mrs. Hell, took Swami Vivekananda. Only next day is the program, opening day, and the of the Parliament of Religion, that Mr. Barrows, he was telling, he has come, Swami, I have been waiting for you. Swami still, oh God, everything good, nobody gave me, no chance. Last time when I tried with the opposition, this. No, I said, sorry, perhaps you are mistaken. I do not know you, do not know me. You have been waiting for me. Our Professor Wright has written to me that here is a man, a young monk from India. His knowledge, I had a little talk with him, and I understand that his knowledge, his erudite scholarship is far greater than all the education and knowledge of all the professors of all the American and European universities put together. That letter has already come by post. How mysterious ways, as it were, Romarola is telling, as if this providence, divine power was working and guiding him to the stage, world stage set up for him. First lecture, love at first sight, Vidi, Visi, Vini. He came, he saw, and he won. He came, Narendra, peculiar dress, but British, English mother tongue, people are telling mother tongue is my mother tongue is English. But we did not listen to such English. What a cadence, what a sweet throwing, what the articulation was, what choice of appropriate words, and the way with all emotion, as if it was a symphony, Beethoven's music, Mozart, you see, these people, Western people, fell in love at first sight and on the first lecture, listening to the first lecture. It was so encouraging, so inspiring, so enriching, so elevating. Everyone becoming forgetful of their smallness. When he addressed us, sisters and brothers of America, it fills my heart with joy unspeakable to rise in response of the warm and cordial welcome which he has given us. Sisters and brothers, he has not said anything. 7,000 people, foreigners, stood on their feet. Standing ovation, peals of clapping sound. Some people could not speak for a couple of minutes. See the appreciation. Divine blessing is there. Naren will teach. Nobody could say anything there in the whole of the parliament, although all of them were very, very giant people, great people in their place, in their time, and they were really great. But everyone's life as it were, was like moon, a little bit stars in a distant place, and Narendranath being focused as the sun of the day, without any cloud. Everyone, knowingly, unknowingly, consciously, unconsciously, understanding, not understanding. Somebody say, everyone stood. Perhaps they were appreciating something. They did not know what they were. But they did. They could not control their emotion. First of all, sisters and brothers of this universal brotherhood is celebrated from that day, 11th September. There are organizations, people, they celebrate 11th September as the universal. There was Muslim brotherhood, there was Christian brotherhood. They say brotherhood. They don't even love Christians. What happened with the First World War? What happened with the First World War? Christians killed Christians. Muslims killed Muslims. Although they say brotherhood. It was Vivekananda who actually established the seed of real, actual universal brotherhood. Hindu, Muslim, Buddha, Christian, black, white, African, American, Indian, Australian, Asian. There is no distinction. European, American, nothing. Brother means brother. No compartmentalization, no sectarianism. What lecture? In the first lecture, the enlightening the minds of all these people, wonderful, educated people, telling them that this Swami is telling sectarianism, bigotry, and its horrible descendant, fanaticism, have long possessed this beautiful art. They have filled the earth with violence, drenched it often and often with human blood, destroyed civilization, and sent whole nations to despair. Had it not been for these horrible demons, human society would be far more advanced than it is now. But their time is come. And I fervently hope that the bell that tolled this morning in honor of this convention may be death knell, may be the death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions, with the sword or with the pen. Venoms, sword kill one or two people. This rumor and bad writing and all criticizing, false criticism, writing bad against other religions, other paths, that poison the mind of millions and millions of people. So more pain is mightier than the sword. So this death knell of all fanaticism, of all persecutions with the sword or with the pain, and of all uncharitable feelings between persons wending their way to the same goal. Come. You are leading to there. Why you are fighting? Why you are so eager to establish that your God is God, your prophet is prophet, your path is path, your religion and religions? You are only the human being, the highest caste of the whole world. Why, my dear? God has created this diversity, but behind that unity is there. Harmony. It is a cosmos. It is not a chaos. Everything is going on. Why do you try to, which is absurd? You cannot. So, and that has been the difficulty. What is that? Same goal. I am a Hindu. I am sitting in my own little well and thinking that the whole world is my little well. The Christian sits in his little well and thinks the whole world is his well. The Mohammedan sits in his little well and thinks that it is the whole world. I have to thank you. I have to thank you. I have to thank you of America for the great attempt you are making to break down the barriers of this little world of ours, and hope that in the future the Lord will help you to accomplish your purpose. Then next, total 6 lectures he gave in the Bible. The gist is message of divinity of man. Sinner. It is a sin to call a person sinner. You are the children of immortal bliss. So, what is the message he gave? The first is divinity of man. We are all divine. Many religions are based on you have to be religious. Why? Because you are a sinner. So just to remove, vanish, wipe away, clean your sin, you have to come. Not real love for you. It is a business. You clean me, that is why I love you. I come to you, oh God, I love you. Why? You clean me. It is a business. And Vedanta is telling, Sri Ramakrishna has seen in his life, one boatman in the Ganges, slept, they are fighting each other. Sri Ramakrishna is feeling his pain nearly 500 meters away from the river. And then, and somebody said, what happened? They were fighting. Sri Ramakrishna is having the slab on his back, and there's a mark. It was rain. I think this feeling of oneness with the boatman, outwardly an outcast and something very low caste. Another day, he was walking on the grass. He could not, everything is living, feeling oneness with the whole of the creation. Many instances are there. They saw the Sri Ramakrishna doesn't spread something which he did not practice and experience. So Swami Vivekananda delivered to the world that divinity which Sri Ramakrishna found in everyone, and he gave this power to his own disciples also, Holy Mother also. That is why he could say, I am the mother of all. Everyone is my child. All are divine. Actually, we do not know, that is why we suffer. So, Upanishadic message I quoted, Srimanta Vishikam, you have also divinity within. Ye are the children of God in the Bible. You are the salt on earth. You have to be perfect as your Father in heaven. We all have to be perfect. And we have that. Blessed is the pure in heart, for they shall see God. If your heart is pure, if you can purify, darkness will go, purity will not come from outside. It is pure, only you have to wash the dirty things there. Ego, lust, anger, greed, jealousy, hatred, ill feelings. All these things, little by little, consciously, unconsciously thinking, just give it up, wash it. The pure thing will come. Glass is there, mirror is there, but nothing is being seen because thick layer of dirt is there. You just remove the dirt. Again, you see yourself. The reflection is there. You are not seeing the reflection of God here because it is dirty. What is the dirt? Dirt is this ego, aham, me, mine, attachment, anger, jealousy, ill feeling, hatred. So many things are there, we understand. Remove all these things and you are divine. Mirror is there. You don't need to bring new mirror. You are the mirror. It will be reflected. God will be reflected within your heart when it is pure. Remove the impurities, it is already pure. So, first message is divinity of man. Here, the children of immortal bliss, Vedantic idea. Then, Sri Ramakrishna is seeing that only divine, they will not understand. The whole world is as it were, remaining absorbed in worldliness. We are spirit, being forgetful of our divine qualities, godliness, that we are spirit, we are soul, we are Atman, we are Brahman. 24 hours we are thinking, I am this body mind, complex this matter, and my position also is matter. I am matter, everything material I have to be. And Sri Ramakrishna says, Ishwarlavi Manushyati. Realization of God, realization of the truth is the goal of human life. If you know the goal of human life, you are human being, and not only you are human, you are divine. And the goal is to manifest the divinity within. Swami Vivekananda giving the message to the whole world. His soul is potentially divine. The goal is to manifest that divinity within. Ishwarla. What is Ishwarla? You become divine. If you know God, you become God. Sri Ramakrishna knew God. Now Sri Ramakrishna is being worshipped as God. Rama, Krishna, Buddha, Chaitanya, Jesus, they are being worshipped as gods. Why? They realize the godliness, that divinity within. That godliness, divine qualities, divinity was reflected through their lives and teachings and behavior and conduct. Now, Brahma Veda, Brahma Bhavati. When you know Brahman, you become Brahman. I have to finish. How many minutes? It is 12:15. When I have to finish? Give me a little time. Tell me. Don't be shy. 15 minutes, 12:30, I stop. You are so sweet, my dear. I am really grateful to you. Now, I am from my heart, you see. Why do you speak? Master is telling those days, Naren, bodies and realizing what seeing God is the goal of life. But who cares for that? Who wants? How many people come to sit and spend some time? You see, such a big city, so many people. How many you are sitting here? Everyone, even Sunday, Saturday do not have time. When a little shaking comes from son, from daughter, from husband, from wife, from one mother, from the boss, I am shattered. Frustration, depression. But there is no time. There is a song. I am not criticizing. Accept the reality. Don't try to be, we should not try to be over smart. What we are, be. That is the basic of the spiritual life, religious life. Be what you are. Don't try to show. That is hypocrisy. Why? You are not a hypocrite. You are divine. I have a little greed tail that I have. I have a little desire to enjoy tail. But don't consider that enjoyment is the goal of life. The goal of life is there, God. But I have a little weakness. No problem. Swami is telling, enjoy a little. Realize that. But don't get. I am coming to Calgary, and on the way, some fun is there, some lake is there, Pacific Ocean is there, some other good cities are there, and Disneyland is there, some other Universal Studio is there. If many things are, everything is attracting me, and I am busy there. Then I cannot come to Calgary, which I have to come. If I cannot come in this life, again I have to start my journey, and my goal of life, I do not know, or even if I know, I am not trying to achieve that. The goal is to know God, which is within. That is the truth. And once you know that, yes, the goal of human life is fulfilled. You are beyond suffering. You are beyond anything that can make you frustrated, depressed, unhappy, sullen face. No, my child, why? Men are not born only to die. Men are not born only to suffer. Enjoy the life. Failures are the pillars of success. Holy Mother is telling my dear child, Dukkha Kashta Bhagavanir Daya Dan, suffering, misery is the special gift, boon of God to us, through which we get perfected. Yesterday I quoted that Swami Vivekananda's mother, who through so many ways, joyful, blissful, and also suffering, through all these things, she led me to perfection. Buddha, Jishu only ate Rasgulla, Ramakrishna, Ram, Krishna, Sita, all are ideal. As if their life they never suffered. They did not have to shed their tears. Through suffering only we get perfected, elevated. And then Swamiji said, if you don't have any protest, any resistance, will your power, divine power, will come out. You see, if anybody tries to stop him, you also use. I am walking, if something, I am going up, I understand, no, I also use my force more. No, I have to go forward. Power is there, but we don't use it. Now, consciously one has to those who are religious, spiritual seekers of truth, they will consciously. So second is this knowing the goal of human life. Every page of gospel you go, do everything, but don't forget the goal of life. Enjoy a little fun on the path. These are all aims, not your house. You have to go back to your house. They will not allow you. After your money is finished, they will say, get out, no hotel, no inn, no Disneyland, will keep you there. But your house is yours. Once you live there, nobody is throwing you out. All comforts, everything you get, the peace, the bliss which you are searching for in different places. Those places are temporary, sharik, something they will give for granted. Real joy is here. Come to back to the pavilion. There you have to come, know thyself. Then, next is harmony of religion. Just I have said, I will complete this messages of what Naren will teach. World Dias, World Parliament, through all these lectures, all the world leaders coming from different religions. This Parliament of Religion was held in presence of the representatives of 10 major religions, practicing religions in those days. Hindu, Muslim, Buddha, Christian, Jain, Parsi, Sikhism, this, that. It is 10, Zoroastrianism, and all these 10 major religious people, leaders were present. And American society, kings, philosophers, scientists, historians, thinkers, literate people, and in addition to religious leaders, all were there, gathered there to hear. So the message is done through the universal audience. Universal stage, universal audience, harmony of religion. When you find Swamiji in his final lecture, he is telling, if the Parliament of Religions has shown anything to the world, it is this. It has proved to the whole world that holiness, purity, and charity are not the exclusive positions of any church in the world, and that every system has produced men and women. I point out here, I give verses. Everyone speaks of man. All religions. Some people want to say 50% of the population are women. Everyone is talking. No, he learned it from Sri Krishna. Sri Krishna worshipped his own wife. Some people want to say a bird cannot fly with one wing only. Men and women should have, must have the equal opportunities to express their divinity within. They should not be put behind the bar, behind the four walls, and only made a machine for producing more children. It is not that. In ancient India, we had Gargis, Matres, all the rishis, ladies, Lord of the Brahman. Equally, they could fight, argue with all logical statements about this Brahma and this path of divinity, path of a spiritual advancement. They experienced, they could, being women, they could do it. Now again, centered in the life of Holy Mother Sharada Devi. Again, the Western women, Eastern women, anywhere and everywhere will come to know their own hidden power, that they are not weak, they should not be trampled by the male folk, always in all country, everywhere. No, they are also divine. The Divine Mother is more manifest through them, and they also will be aware about their own hidden power, potential. So, men and women of exalted characters, of most exalted character, have been produced not by only one church, one system, one ism. All religions have produced men and women of exalted character. This Parliament of Religions, on the 27th September, concluding function, some will be remembered. The organizers knew who should be the last speaker. Otherwise, all will go. They did not come. They came to hear, to listen to their own leaders and this and that. After hearing to the lecture of Naren, Swami they gave up everything and waiting. For hours, they would wait only to hear 10-15 minutes lecture from Swami. So the organizers always, after the first day, always they take Swami as the last speaker, so that the whole audience remained present there. Otherwise, they didn't know when Swami was going to speak. So, waiting and waiting, waiting and waiting. The center of attraction is there. Naren will teach. All other scholarly people, that scholars, leaders came only to sit and hear. Naren is the speaker. Lady Macleod, this time, Macleod said, I had been acquainted with, I had the opportunity to mix with many emperor students and jars of different countries, European countries, but in the presence of Swami Vivekananda, I found that nobody was. If Vivekananda is present there, he is the speaker, others are listeners. If one feels no, it is better to keep mouth, rather to listen, keep opening the ears, not the tongue and lips. This is self-imposed, they understand. Professor Wright, the renowned scholar, Harvard University professor, after talking to Swami Vivekananda, said, Swami, why don't you join and tell all these wonderful words in the parliament of religions? You should speak there. Who will understand you all these words? There will be educated, scholarly people, leaders of all religions. Why don't you go? Swami said, my dear professor, I came to join for that. But who will allow me? I don't have any credential. Who will allow me? Everything is closed. I am just putting the time. I came here to join there, but they say no registration. I have not done registration. I do not know any rules. I don't have any supporter here who can become in my case. And so all these things, and days are passed. I'm just waiting, just to see what is happening. Just depending on those. Then that professor says, Swamiji, asking for credential from you. It is like asking the sun, Son, what credential do you have to shine over us? It is like that. If you don't speak in the parliament of religions, who will speak? Professor Wright was not a Hindu, was not a follower of Vivekananda, was not a disciple of Ramakrishna. Max Muller, professor, he invited Swami Vivekananda to his cottage, to his house. When Swami Vivekananda put some hot water, throw it in hot water, throw it. Then Max Muller invited. Suddenly, when Swamiji was leaving his home, there was a little drizzling, a little rain. Immediately he took an umbrella and holding it over Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda is 32 years and he is almost 70 years like that of his father says. And Swamiji very muttering a little bit, whispering, hey, Professor, please don't embarrass me holding umbrella on my head. Professor, please don't do this. Professor, Max Muller, 2-3 times requesting walking, but Swamiji did not like that. Max Muller will hold the umbrella on himself, old man and respectable. Swamiji is younger. Max Muller is telling Swami, please don't try to resist me. It is not that every day you have a disciple of Ramakrishna at your doorstep. Allow me to do what I am doing. Reference coming automatically. If Vivekananda is present, no scholar speaks. They dare not. Self-imposed. It is not Vivekananda is still, hey, what do you know, I will speak. No. They understood what all is there. That is what for the young Narendranath, long back, Sri Ramakrishna said in 1886, Parliament of Religion is taking place in 1893, after 7 years. And before that, 3 years before, Sri Ramakrishna said the power, Keshav Chandra said is famous. In Naren, 18 such powers are there. Narendranath was just a young boy. Nobody knew anything. Now, kings and queens and professors and leaders, many church leaders invited Swami. People have stopped going to the Christian churches. They were becoming atheists, agnostics, non-believers, hating their own religions, be it in Muslim, be it in Hindus, be it in Christians, everywhere almost the same thing. The trend was going on. The effect of industrialization, materialism, all these things making people just a kind of bizarre thinking. But nobody could change the mind. Science can change, decode, break the atoms and other things totally, but science cannot change the mind of this human being, which religion could. And in those days, they found the power of Swami Vivekananda's words, the world teacher Swami Vivekananda, whose impact has not yet been evaluated properly. It will take centuries, nay, maybe millions, to understand and evaluate what Swami Vivekananda gave to the world. So these are the salient features of his and in the final lecture, he was telling men, women, exalted all. In the face of this evidence, if anybody dreams of the exclusive survival of his own religion and the destruction of the others, I pity him from the bottom of my heart and point out to him that upon the banner of all religions, every religion will soon be written in spite of resistance from some corner. Put hell and not fight. Assimilation and not destruction. Harmony and peace and not dissension. Vivad noy sahayata. Vinash noy parasparar bhav graham. And finally, moto vyod noy. Samanya or shanti. No separatism, no claiming mine is superior, yours is inferior, you become disciple, you become follower, I become. Soon it will be written on the banners of which are fighting today to establish their individuality and their greatness, their superiority, all these religions, in the banners of all these religions, soon it will be written, in spite of some criticism and resistance from different corners, that yes, help and not fight, assimilation and not distraction, harmony and peace, and no more dissension. This is called harmony of religion, which Krishna said long years back, many years back, as many paths, so many faiths. As many faiths, so many paths. All are leading to the same goal. Like the Sumanasanandaji spoke through, knowingly or unknowingly, all rivers, all religions finally coming to God, trying to reach God, trying to reach the ocean. Why you are fighting and claiming that you are great, and when you merge into the ocean, all of you become ocean. No more individuality, no more smallness, no more this the narrowness. You are all ocean. So these are the wonderful messages, and then universal brotherhood, I have already said that real universal brotherhood was preached there, and service to man and service to God, that also I have spoken. All political party, all leaders, everywhere, religious party, those who are completely busy and hated, they did not, they disapproved, it is irreligious to do any seva karya, to do any work for others other than doing God. Now they understand work is worship. Service to man is service to God. Some people want to say, I worship that God whom you call man by mistake. I worship that God whom you call man by mistake. And finally, yoga, union with God. This individual self with Raja Yoga photograph, you see, this is London. Western people who brought this yoga Indian Vedantic Rishi Muni's yoga, not it. Here, this Raja Yoga. You feel the communion with the ultimate reality, with your small self, individual self, Jiva, no? With the Paramatma. Yoga is not with some physical feats and this exercise, that's exercise, and removing your fat from the stomach and obesity, and that is the goal of no. These are side effects. It is a byproduct. Main thing of yoga is to achieve your connection, you get your connection, your union with the ultimate, with your source. These are on the path, on the way you get. So this yoga, unique, this union of this individual self, and another thing is this message of strength, message of hope, message of self-confidence. You have the power. All power is within you. Strength. If Upanishads have taught me anything, it is avi, fearlessness. If I have learned anything from the books of knowledge, our Vedas, Vedantas, it is nothing else. It is avi, fearlessness. Go forward. Chariveti, Sri Ramakrishna said, don't stop there. And Swami Vivekananda said, arise, awake. Know that you are divine, all power is within you, you can do anything and everything. Take the whole responsibility on your own shoulder. Don't blame others. You are the maker of your destiny. You are God yourself. You are the immortal bliss. You are Atman, you are Brahman. Feel that power. That is strength. You have that strength to achieve in this life now. All these words of hope, strength, fearlessness to face the brute, challenges of life, not deviate from the path. This is till the goal is reached, till we realize our real nature. And finally, conclude with the quotation. Sister Nivedita Swami, what is the mission of your life? Swami said, if in short, in one word, you want to know, to please unto the humanity, their divinity within me. And I will not stop unless and until the world shall know that it is one with God. Let us know that we are one with God. And that is the goal of life, human life. And the paths are different. And feeling of this divinity, feeling of this brotherhood, brotherly love, feeling of love and compassion, feeling for everyone, and respecting all religions, having the faith of one's own strength, not blaming others. If we can somehow mix, then today or tomorrow we will be able to achieve the goal of life, which was also the mission of Ramakrishna Vivekananda, to spread all over the world, not for any of their personal gain, but the good of the world, as it is the case with all prophets. They come only to show light to us through their own suffering and life. They help the humanity to go forward and enjoy the bliss of nectar of life, which is the goal of life and which we are oblivious of. With these words, I conclude. Om Namaste Yadivaya Vivekananda Suvai Satchit Sukasvargavaya Swami Tapaha. If a few questions or anything is there, I shall be happy to take 5 minutes. It is 12:40. 5 minutes. Aniruddha, anything? Arijit, nothing. A bit louder, mother.
Swamiji gave us such a profound message. How are we able to pursue it in the current period now?
Situation.
The situation, yes.
You see, simple thing is, Holy Mother Sarada Devi said, adjust yourself according to the place, person, time, situation. There cannot be any flat, common message for that. You know, these are all outside things. It will be different. Your situation is different. My situation is their heart problem is different. His problem is different. You have to express your divinity within and have the faith that I have the power, respect others, not entering into unnecessarily wasting our time and energy, everything for criticizing and other things. Let me be perfected myself and let me help others as it. You are a millionaire, you help. You are Tata, Birla, or in this country you are Bill Gates or Elon Musk. Huh? You can give 1 billion. I am just say, suppose I am a rickshaw puller. I have $100 every day. I give my $10, but my $10 is far greater a gift and contribution than your 1 billion, because you have hundreds of billions. I have only $100, $50, $20. Out of that, if I give $10, perhaps I have to starve today. I have to limit my food today, something. I have to adjust with that. But your life and enjoyment, everything is okay, even if you give some other billions. So, different kind of people, different situations. Only see that we are not lying, we are not taking the path of falsehood, we are not hypocrites, we are utilizing our time and energy for doing good to others. Be good and do good to others. Simple word of Swami Vivekananda. Be good and do good to others. Something like that. It is a very wonderful ideas are there. Atmanamokshatam, be and make. You be good. I not feel. I know what is wrong and what is right. Do you think most of the people who commit bad things, mischievous things, illegal, immoral, unethical, unscrupulous things and deeds, they do not know what they're doing? No, fully well they know. In India, IAS, IPS, doctors, engineers, a doctor who is during operation time taking or stealing one kidney from you, the doctor, it is a medical person, he is a respected one, he has got so much of education, everything. He does not know, only for having some more money, he is stealing without your permission, knowing, consent, stealing your one of the kidneys. Like these things, they charge the fees only to enjoy some money. And how they spend that? More money, more wine. If it is the male doctor, more women in life. This is generally engineers giving false, showing, taking the bill, contractors giving the bill that I will give the first class bricks, material, giving second class, third class, and taking money. You are a doctor, be an ideal doctor. You are a politician, be an ideal politician. You are a father, do your duty as a father. Give always the right things. You are making your small boy selfish. You never have is teaching him or her, and they always share with other brothers. Your brothers also play with everybody, eat with everybody. Sangachadam sangvadadham sango manansi jnanata deva bhagam yatha purve sanjana upasate. Our thought, our path, our decisions, everything should be united, in unison. Everywhere, division, father, mother, always trying to teach them, always competition and competition. No, we should think of cooperation, not competition. This is the age of cooperation. You grow, I am also growing. Western world teaches, live and let live. It is the lower ideal. Indian ideal, Vedanta is live and help others live, not let live. Hey, I will not disturb you. You also don't disturb. No condition. Unconditionally, I will leave myself. I will help you. Whether you in return help me or not, I am not bothered for it. Because I feel you are in another form present here. I don't feel you are separate from me. I'm not doing as a duty. And I cannot but help you. If you are my mother, I cannot but love you. Only I do not know that you are not my mother, so I hate you. The moment I know, I don't need anybody's teaching. I say, how to love my mother. And can you teach me how I can intensely love my mother? You don't need. You love. Nobody goes to any psychiatrist, psychologist, any doctor, any engineer, any thought think tank. I said, how to fall in love in tennis, how to fall in love in cricket, how to more attentively listen to the games in the TV. Small boys coming, father, mother have come, small boys sitting. Father, mother, don't show to them. Who taught them all these things? You are selfish as father, mother. I'm not particularizing it in general. You are not giving sufficient time. A small baby boy, why you have, because you have earned some money, you in India, one father, class 5 boy, giving birthday gift. Class 5 boy means its age is 10, 11 maximum. 10 birthday or 11 birthday, the whole class is 40 boys in the school. So all are invited, good food, royal dish will come from Hilton or Marriott, West hotels. And whoever's father's money is there, mother's money is there, because through black money is there, they have to spend it. They know how they have siphoned the government money or public money, something like that. Government money is also public money. They do, now they will spend. Everyone will get one mobile. Always you have to give surprise. And you are telling, why I am not getting joy? What? Those who are real seekers, if there is a will, there is a way. You don't need anybody's guidance. One guidance is there. Goal of life is God. And God is truth. Truth is God. What is God? God is somewhere with some form. No, God is here. Be truthful, you have realized God. Have faith in yourself, you have realized God. Don't get part of disturbed with anything, with the situation, with anybody. Don't get irritated. I don't like this one. The moment I see him, oh, this man has come again. He has not done anything wrong. He has not said anything. But I am burning because I don't like him. I love him. Oh, he has come. Here, I am waiting when he will come, as if the saliva is coming out. This is my weakness, repulsion, attraction. And I am finding ways for destruction of my enemies, only to enjoy the attraction for the attraction of my near and dear one, while wrongly you are thinking. Actually, tomorrow I will find that he is cheating me. Actually, he was my real friend. I misunderstood. I did not understand and I was cheating. I am burning myself. Problem is with me. Who can make me unhappy if I want to remain happy? So don't blame others. Somebody is saying, you want to make a decision. If I don't have any desire, you have just given a cup of tea, I am happy with the tea. But if I have a desire, I will have a cup of cappuccino. then even if you have given the best coffee, Starbucks here, then also these devotees are not that good. Right? Yesterday, they served one cup of cappuccino. It is my weakness. Devotees are good. One cup of water, simple water is sufficient to quench my thirst. Somebody has given tea, that also, Darjeeling tea. Somebody yesterday or the day before yesterday, somewhere I took the Darjeeling tea. Some devotee brought and gave me. Oh, immediately I said, oh, I don't take tea, I don't take coffee, I don't take anything. But if somebody comes, devotees or sadhus, and hey, prepare something who like, what you like, what you will drink. If it is with milk, with me. If it is without milk, without. You with sugar, a little sugar. You without sugar. You adjust yourself according to the situation, place, person. There is no problem in the whole world. Be it on the peak of the Himalayas, 29,000 feet above the sea level, and all what you call ice there or not in an island, where is the smallest island, Haiti or Cuba, what is there? Eight people go to Hawaii, and you are happy because you don't ask for anything. It is in my mind, happiness and joy. Mother becomes happy seeing her own child. She does not become that happy seeing the child of the maid servant or friends. Oh, I said, my friends, and how are you, baby? You're all right. It is just lip service. No, how are you? Oh, I love you. Thank you. Actually, it is no thank, no love you, but you have to say something. The world is a business. It is all commercial. It is just show a little bit. Young boys will show chivalry to attract the minds of the young girls. Young girls also try to show something to attract this is what, it is all hypocrisy mostly. Where is the real love? Real love makes you more responsible, more thoughtful, more beautiful, more forgiveness in you. If I really love somebody, I will not see what is his or her or their faults. I will always appreciate, oh, it is very fine, very nice, and I am happy. But if I do not have that love, even if you supply the best thing, I say, no, it is all right. To others, I will say, no, it was not good. Because I am not good. My mind is not pure. God is pure. If you want to realize God, you have to. Simple thing. We complicate the life. It has made, oh, you want to see God. No, we are householders. Can householders also? Yes. Is it possible in this life? Why not? The real gospel, Sri Ramakrishna has never lied. Some people wanted to prove that Sri Ramakrishna, many of the visions and talks are false, hallucination, dreams, something like imagination, hallucination. He could not prove. Sri Ramakrishna said, certainly, you can realize God, live doing your duties as husband, wife, anything, remaining earning money. Earn money, don't get at us. Janaka Raja was a king, but his Rajarshi, Raja plus Rishi. Rishi means knower of the truth, seer, and Raja means king. Sitting there, not attached to the palace, royal dish, royal treatment. Everything is in our mind. Our mind is weak. I say, one girl has left you. Hundreds and thousands girls are there. Why you are committing suicide? You are trying to give your love to somebody who doesn't love you. Say, one boy you love, you try to love him. That boy is not ready. He has somebody else. Why you are running after who hate you? No, I will commit suicide if you don't come in my life. See the fun of the world. How you can make, that is what I say. আমি জেনে শুনে বিষ করেছি পান আমরা জেনে শুনে আমি সখাত সলিলে ডুবে মরিস আমার দোষ কারণ নয় গো all problems are created by our own mind and ourselves. It is not that God has created all problems in our lives. Every successful man has made their stumbling stone into stepping stones. Stumbling blocks into stepping stones. They've transformed it, confounded it. And they became successful in spiritual. In business also. If you always fight with your ego, with others, then one day you are exposed. That this man is not to be worked with. He's very crazy, something bizarre. But if you adjust, all right, everybody, your boss, your friends, your subordinates, your colleagues, always say, oh, really, he or she is a wonderful man. We cannot come to their level. It is in the mind. And that is love with more God. Master said, if you walk towards east, automatically can you west. How to keep west away? You don't need, you walk towards east. You don't need to fight with and put negative anything and any negativity for a criticism for West is bad, West is bad. And you leave West. Canada is bad, Calgary. Who asked you to stay here? Go somewhere. Ramakrishna Mission is very right. Don't get. Who asked me to join Ramakrishna Mission? Why I am not living now? Hypocrisy is not good. If you are really sincere, you have to pay the price. Great things have been achieved by the great people through the great prices, costs. You want Brahma Jnana, paying only one. One day I have meditated with Maharaj, why I am not getting Brahma Jnana? Oh God, Rishis and Munis in the scripture description, hundreds and thousands of years and lives, they are doing tapasya, tapasya, tapasya. How much we have done? What we are doing? This is not negative things. No, yes. I am not Sri Ramakrishna, I am not Chaitanya, there always tears are coming out. It is not that. I am not Buddha, I am not Jishu, I am not Buddha. All right. I am not Sarada Devi. But at the same time, I am not that rascals also in the streets and here and there everywhere. I know I am not perfect, but I am trying to be perfect. Who is perfect in this world? God is only perfect. I am trying consciously. I am trying to be good. Why I am so what do you call? Very what is that state of mind? Eager. Now, what I am that eager to get something which needs some preparation, which needs some kind of austerity, which needs some kind of detachment, which needs some kind of spiritual practices. I will not do anything. In the morning, you will come and where is the lunch? Where is the lunch? Where is the lunch? Morning, nobody will serve you lunch. You wait for the lunch time. Morning, you can get some breakfast. But if you demand lunch, nobody, no house is ready to give. But you wait, feel the pain of empty stomach. Wait. Master is telling in this world, in Annapurna, Kashi, giving the example very concrete. In Kashi, there is Annapurna temple is there, Mother Annapurna. Near the Shiva temple, Annapurna temple is also. Master is telling, everybody will be given food there, nobody. But those who have gone to the line, standing up in the queue, in front, they will have food now itself. And you are sleeping in your room and you are so lazy and inert and not doing anything, not going and standing on the queue. You go and you will have stood at 12 o'clock, at 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. in the queue. How can you get by 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock your food? Yes, come to the end. Nobody will be kept unfed. At the end, you are the last person. Evening, perhaps it will be night. You will be fed. Master is telling, if you are sincere, that right honestness here, yes, start now, knowingly, consciously, with all sorts of resources. It will come, this need, that is there. God is not a treacherous one, something that will cheat me. He is not a cheat. God is not a cheat. Waiting. If you take one step towards God, God will come 10 steps towards him. Let us take first step. When God will come, every day if I ask, but I am not taking one step, that will not do. So consciously, whatever situation I am born in, whatever situation I am working in, I am bound. I have to see that which is the Swami says always follow the path of least resistance. You have to see which way I can go quickly out. And when people will see right earnestness in you, everybody will say, hey, allow him to go. But if you don't get up from your place, anybody will say, hey, give him space, give us space. She will go, he will go. You show that you are eager to go. Please give me away. I cannot wait, I have to go out. First, you may have a little resistance, but when people will see that, no, you really don't like to stay here, all right, give him away. They will also have. God helps those who help themselves. Let us begin our spiritual journey with right earnestness, consciously, sincerely. Let us love God. And if really is that wonderful story is there, Shiva there, Stotram there. Tavatattam na janami. Hidrishoshi Maheshwar. Jadrishoshi Mahadevo. Tadrisha no. I do not know what actually you are. What is God? With form, without form. If with form, which form? And what is the practices? What is the path? What I am to do? I do not know. But I like to achieve that highest one. Please help me. Oh God, if you are with form, come appear before me. So meaning is, oh Lord, I do not know the true nature of thy being. Of what kind thou art, of whatever nature thou mayest be, O great God, to that my salutation again and again. I do not know you are Shiva Lingo or Shiva, you are with form, without form. You become happy with your leaf or with water, with money. I do not know anything, but I am offering my salutation. Please accept whatever way, what is the, I do not know the ways, how to please you, propitiate you, worship you. You accept my salutation, whatever. You see the surrender. If you don't find anything in the last chapter, first, second chapter is I want you stand up, you are a hero, you can face everything. And this is Karma Yoga, this is Gana Yoga, this is Bhakti, this is this, all these things. Don't worry, you are Atman, you have the power, go. Finally, 18th chapter is still, I am now getting tired, my brain. I have given everything to you. Even if after that you feel that you are still doing, you cannot do anything, then Sarva Dharma Parityaja Mamikam Sharanam Praja Aham Tva Sarva Papebhya Moksha Ishami Mahasuja. Give up everything, surrender everything to me. I will take care. I will not speak anything more. Enough I have spoken. What I have spoken, have you understood? But then 66 months later, yes. Whatever you have spoken to me. Sito buddhi, sitoshmi, gata samsara, parishya vachananta, nasta mahasmete labdha, tat prasadatmaya. My moho, my delusion, who I am killing, they will kill me, I will kill them, my kin and teeth, my relative, my me, my moho, my illusion, my delusion, my attachment, my doubt, everything, subsamsara, nasta moho, this attachment. Nastamo, Smriti Labdha, my memory has now come back. Doubt has been managed. No thinking, will I fight or not fight? I have understood my duty by your grace. Maya Chutu, through your prasada, tat prasada. Prasad means not fruit and sweet meat. Prasad means God's grace. We don't understand. Hey, I bless you. Bless you. This is my prasad. It is okay, now it will be 50. We always believe if I can touch your feet, if I can go nearer to the baby, if I myself can put after Durga Puja this Shindur, what is the English name of Shindur? On the day, I will also remain, my husband also remain 100 years, I will also remain 200 years. These are all mind, grossness, physical level we understand. So this is my person. We understand God has blessed me, we have got person. So, yes, Sri Krishna, through your blessings, through your grace, I have my all doubts are cleared, my all attachment and delusion, all these things vanished. Nashtam hospital love dhata prasad through your grace. Gautosmi, Sitosmi. I am now stable-minded. I was unstable-minded. Do I do or not do? So, Sitosmi, I am now stable-minded. I understood what is my goal and how to achieve it. What you have said, you are my guru, you are my instructor, you are my guide, friend, philosopher, guide. I will follow you. Gata Sandhya, Sitosmi, I am not stable, Sitosmi, Gata Sandhya. My doubts are clear. Kodishya Vachanam Tavo. Now I stand up with my country. Thank you, Sri Krishna. I know how to raise my goal. Okay, thank you. Bhagavad, Parikshit is telling. Is not, cannot say, you go away. Telling Bhagavan, hey, Shukadev, son of Vyasdev. Yes, I have understood. Now my mind is stable. Okay. Thank you. Means you go, I don't disturb you. I am ready. I know I am not this body. Tokkok will come. What Tokkok will do to can Tokkok kill me? I know. I am not known. I am birthless and deathless and changeless. I am Nitya, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, ever free. I am eternal. Who can kill me? Who can do any harm to me? And who is there other than me? I feel the presence of that one power, one consciousness everywhere. It is being manifest through me, with others, through everything. Every particle is full of consciousness. That is that. Go to the Upanishad again and again. Etat, Vitat. It is that, it is that, it is that, it is that. Pothit Barke, Pandit Bhaye. By reading books and hearing, lecturing, this, that, somebody becomes Pandit, a scholar, a reading scholar. Gyani Bhaya Nakari. Nobody realizes the truth by reading books only. For that, we have to pray, we have to be detached, we have to be attached to God, detached to worldly things, and engage all your resources together for that purpose. It will come to you. Rishis Munis never lied. Their life was always for the good of the humanity, for others. Their lives are so full of blazing, burning, living example before us, that if we believe Mahagani Mahajan, Jepati common, following the paths, footsteps of the Gandhis, Gurus who came before me and realized the ultimate reality, supreme knowledge, supreme devotion. By following their footsteps, I am not that great now, but I know if I can follow their footsteps, সেই পথ লক্ষ্য করি, following their path, আমরাও হব বরণীয়, we will also be great. That is the message of all the religions, all the scriptures, rishis, munis. Yes, start your journey. Don't remain sitting and sleeping, enjoying breathing. You will find so much of joy, energy, positivity. Nothing is wrong, nothing is negative. Only you start your journey. And if you can go sometime, you will feel that from behind also you are getting pushed. But so long you are not standing up in the line will push you. But if you don't stand in the line, who will push from you to go forward? You get your strength, plus you get others' help also to reach the goal. But you do not have any goal in life. You are lying. You are not striving for anything. You have got a car where somebody was telling GPS. If you don't show where from it will start and where the destination, where it will go, no destination. What GPS will do? GPS is ready to help you, take you to a destination. Not only help, it will take you to the destination. But you have to book it, register it. And where from? Say current location. Who am I with my? Your position and my position is not the same. I may be a little behind you, you are forward. So if I put from that point to that point, will not take me there. From my point where I am, I have to start from here. And God is there to help us. Thank you.